There's a silent group of people walking among us who handle their greatest life, collapses with cold, terrifying efficiency. You won't see them post about burnout. You won't hear them complain about decision fatigue. One day, they're a corporate fixture or a predictable face in your social circle. The next, they've quietly shifted careers, cut ties, and rewritten their entire life without ever dropping a single hint. This isn't coldness. It's a psychological survival trait, built in the 1980s. Here is the deep behavioral psychology behind why Gen X rebuilds in secret, and why keeping your biggest battles quiet might actually be your greatest strength. Hoyt. There is a distinct group of people walking among us who handle life's biggest collapses in total silence. If a Gen Z professional experiences a career pivot or emotional burnout, you'll likely hear about it in a vulnerable 3-minute video essay on social media. If a baby boomer navigates a major life transition, it often involves a visible, classic milestone, a retirement party, a change of address, or a broad announcement to an extended family network. But Generation X? Born roughly between 1965 and 1980, this generation operates under an entirely different psychological blueprint. When their lives hit a wall, whether it's a career dead end, a quietly dissolved relationship, or a complete internal identity crisis, they don't broadcast the damage. They don't look for an audience while they process the pain. They dismantle the old life, clear out the debris, and rebuild a completely new reality, all in total secret. To an outside observer, it looks like a sudden, out-of-the-blue transformation. One day they are corporate middle managers, stable spouses, or predictable long-term fixtures in a social circle. The next, they have shifted careers, altered their daily routines, and changed their priorities without ever dropping a hint that a shift was coming. This isn't coldness, and it isn't a lack of trust in others. It is a deeply ingrained psychological survival mechanism forged decades ago. Today, we're going to unpack the 3 hidden psychological traps, cognitive patterns, and brain loops that force Generation X to rebuild their lives in the shadows, and why understanding this mindset unlocks the secret to true emotional self-reliance. To understand why Gen X rebuilds in secret, you have to look at the neural pathways formed during their childhood. This was the first generation raised at scale by dual-income households or single parents, giving rise to the cultural phenomenon of the latchkey kid. When an 8-year-old child comes home to an empty house every day, pours their own cereal, does their own homework, and solves their own fears before their parents return, the developing brain makes an executive decision about how the world works. It builds a core belief: external help is unreliable. Safety is found strictly in self-containment. In behavioral psychology, this creates a condition known as counter-dependency. While codependency causes people to rely excessively on others for approval and validation, counter-dependency is the exact opposite. It is an adaptive mental defense mechanism where an individual develops a deep-seated refusal to show vulnerability, ask for assistance, or appear weak. When a counter-dependent brain encounters a crisis, say, realization at age 50 that a long-held path no longer aligns with personal values, it doesn't interpret reaching out to a friend or support group as a healthy coping mechanism. Instead, the brain's threat detection center, the amygdala, flags external advice as a direct threat to personal autonomy. If you tell people you are struggling, they will offer advice. If they offer advice, they will expect updates. If they expect updates, you have surrendered control over your process. To avoid that perceived loss of control, the latchkey brain initiates what psychologists call the internal solution strategy. They don't talk about changing the foundation until the new house is already built. They do the research at 2 a.m. They acquire new skills in silence. They test new routines behind closed doors. By the time anyone notices a change, the transformation is already a completed fact, protecting them from outside noise, well-meaning skepticism, or unwanted intervention. The second reason Gen X rebuilds quietly comes down to a heavy cognitive burden called decision fatigue, compounded by a subtle cognitive bias known as the spotlight effect. Throughout their early adult years, Gen X was squeezed between 2 massive demographic forces: caring for aging parents while simultaneously raising children or mentoring younger colleagues. As the sandwich generation, Their daily lives became an unending marathon of resolving everyone else's emergencies. When you spend decades managing high-stakes decisions for everyone around you, your brain experiences severe depletion of its executive function. By midlife, the mental energy required to explain why you need to change your life is simply too high. Consider the cognitive effort involved in a major life redesign. Option A, public pivot. Announce your intention to change. Field dozens of well-meaning questions. Calm the anxiety of friends who fear your change will distance them. Justify your reasoning to skeptical peers. Option B, silent pivot. Keep your head down. Make minor daily course corrections. Execute the plan. For a brain suffering from decision fatigue, Option A feels exhausting. Option B feels efficient. Furthermore, Gen X developed an acute immunity to what psychologists call the phantom audience. In the current digital landscape, many individuals live with an internalized sense that their life choices are being broadcast and evaluated in real time. This dynamic encourages public declarations, postings about major goals, progress updates, and public commitments. Gen X, having spent their formative years entirely offline, retains an intrinsic understanding that public declaration does not equal actual progress. In fact, neuroscience shows that telling people about a goal before achieving it releases a hit of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, that tricks the mind into feeling as if the goal has already been accomplished. This premature reward reduces the actual motivation needed to do the hard, gritty work of rebuilding. Gen X inherently avoids this dopamine trap. They save every ounce of dopamine for the actual achievement, keeping the engine running in complete isolation until the work is done. The third and most powerful psychological force driving secret rebuilds is the unique way Generation X processes imposter syndrome and identity death. When a major life transition occurs, it always requires the death of an old identity. The former executive must become a beginner. The long-term partner must learn to navigate solitude. The comfortable routine must be replaced by uncertainty. For many, this identity shift triggers severe self-pity or a public identity crisis. But Gen X was culturally raised on a steady diet of pragmatic cynicism and media skepticism. They grew up watching major institutions, cultural figures, and social promises crumble around them. As a result, they developed a psychological shield known as defensive pessimism. Defensive pessimism isn't about being negative. It's a cognitive strategy where an individual mentally prepares for worst-case scenarios to manage anxiety and maintain control. When a Gen X individual realizes their current life path is failing, they don't experience it as an unprecedented tragedy. They experience it as an expected turn of events. Because they anticipate friction as a natural part of existence, they skip the self-pity stage entirely. However, this creates an internal conflict with the shadow imposter. The fear isn't that they won't succeed in rebuilding. The fear is that if they reveal the rebuilding process before it is solid, the world will label them a failure, a fraud, or someone seeking attention. To defeat the shadow imposter, they employ a mental strategy called identity containment. Instead of trying to repair a damaged identity in front of an audience, they compartmentalize it. They keep showing up to their existing commitments, performing their daily roles with total consistency, while entirely redesigning their inner world during off hours. They carry out the emotional heavy lifting privately, allowing the old identity to fade away without drama, replaced by a newly forged sense of self that owes nothing to external approval. Understanding the psychology of Generation X isn't just an exercise in cultural analysis. It offers a powerful, practical model for anyone of any generation who feels the need to reshape their life without falling into modern social noise. Rebuilding in secret is not about hiding away out of fear or shame. It is about protecting the delicate early stages of personal transformation from the opinions, expectations, and anxieties of the outside world. If you currently feel the deep, undeniable pull to dismantle an aspect of your life, your career path, your personal habits, or your long-term goals, you can apply this exact psychological blueprint intentionally and constructively. Here is how you turn silent survival mechanisms into an actionable strategy for personal growth. 1. Conserve your dopamine. Stop announcing your goals. When you feel the urge to broadcast a new discipline, career move, or personal shift, recognize it as a search for cheap validation. Hold that energy inside. Let the friction build up until it converts into actual momentum. 2. Protect your executive function. Minimize the number of people you consult during the foundational phase of your transition. Every opinion you invite into your space requires mental energy to filter, evaluate, and manage. Limit your circle to only those who have direct, practical relevance to the mechanics of your plan. 3. Shift from counter-dependency to strategic autonomy. Self-reliance is a remarkable strength, but absolute isolation can become a prison. The goal isn't to refuse all human connection, it's to master strategic autonomy. Build your foundation quietly, but remain open to selective, high-value support once your direction is clear. Transformation doesn't need an audience to be real. In fact, the most durable, life-altering changes are almost always those that happen when no one is watching. You don't owe the world a live stream of your hardest moments. You only owe yourself the discipline to do the work, clear the foundation, and build something lasting in the quiet spaces of your life.